Is a master's degree worth it? Is it worth the extra cost of going back to school? Is it worth the time? In today's video, we're going to walk through how much more money you're going to make through your career with a master's degree compared to a bachelor's degree. We're going to go into how much a master's degree is going to cost you. We're going to go into unemployment rates and more. If that all sounds good to you, then let's dive in.
Hi, I'm Ryan Swayt, and I used to be a two-time college dropout, making just $12 an hour. Then I learned how to hack college and earned an entire bachelor's degree in 9 months flat. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll show you how.
All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to jump over to my screen and start showing some data and compare bachelor's degrees versus master's degrees and income levels and things like that. So the first thing I want to talk about is the average amount of time it takes to earn a master's degree. The average amount of time is 2 to 3 years. It can definitely be done in 2 years. It can actually be done even faster, which I'll get into in just a minute. But for the vast majority of people, the average is going to be closer to 2.5 to 3 years. Now, if we go into how much it's actually going to cost you, this is actually some data that was posted on educationdata.org. Okay, so thanks to educationdata.org. But the average cost of a master's degree is about $66,000, give or take, depending on what field of study you go into. As you can see here, a master's degree in education is about $55,000. A master's degree in arts is $72,000 on average. In science, an average of $62,000. But the overall average of a master's degree is $66,000. Now, if you're comparing that to how much money you're going to make and earn, right? $66,000, is it worth it? Well, here's a comparison of how much money on average people make throughout the span of their careers according to their education level. Now, this graphic is from a company called Zippia, so thank you to Zippia. Now, on average, people with a bachelor's degree make about $3.25 million through the span of their career. People with master's degrees on average, about $3.75 million throughout their career. So if you crunch some numbers, what you realize is that people with a master's degree on average make about $500,000 more by the end of their career. So the question is that worth it? Is $500,000 worth it by the end of your career if you're going to school for a few years and spending that amount of money on tuition? Now, to compare unemployment rates as well, because of course, the higher education you have, the more likely you are to retain a job no matter what's happening in the economy. The economy goes in waves, good times, bad times, good times, bad times. But higher education generally leads to more job security. And as you can see, for people with bachelor's degrees in the year 2020, this is right before the pandemic, but 5.5% of people with bachelor's degrees were unemployed. To 4.1% of people unemployed who had master's degrees. So the more education you have, the more likely you are to retain a job. Now, comparing all this data is great, but the big hang up is obviously if you were to trade $66,000 for $500,000 in increased earnings, it's a no-brainer. You do it, right? But to come up with the money and to spend 2 to 3 years in school is really, really difficult, especially when you're working full time and you're thinking about working and taking care of your family and trying to go to school at the same time. It's difficult. Now, if you've been following my channel, you know that I earned an entire college degree in just 9 months. I've seen people earn master's degrees in as little as 3 months. I've actually seen people do it faster than that. The process to earn your college degree or your master's degree faster, instead of going through the school's laid out plan for you and reading textbooks and doing homework assignments and quizzes and writing the essays and all that stuff, You can essentially learn what you need to learn and take a single exam for each of your classes. A master's degree, in most situations, is about 12 classes. So you only take 12 more classes on top of your bachelor's degree, and you come away with a master's degree. Well, if you're studying for exams and taking exams, you can go through that process very quickly. Most people that I work with try to complete one class per week to one class every other week when they're working on master's degrees. That's 3 to 6 months. It's really, really quick, and it's absolutely possible. If you'd like to learn how to do this, essentially you follow a process that I call degree hacking. What I'm going to do is down below in the video description, I'm going to leave a link to a video where I walk through the 3-step process of degree hacking and literally show you the exact process you need to follow in order to earn your degree this fast and save literally tens of thousands of dollars on tuition. Because the faster you graduate, the less tuition you have to pay, which is amazing, right? If you're interested in that process, click the link in the video description. If you're on your smartphone, you just tap the video title and the description pops open. Tablet or computer, you simply scroll down and read the description down below. I hope that this video's offered value to your day and that seeing these numbers and income levels and unemployment rates can help you make a decision whether a bachelor's degree is worth it. Keep in mind, you can earn your bachelor's degree in a matter of months for literally pennies on the dollar. So when you're asking yourself, is a master's degree worth it? You can realize, well, I don't have to go to school for 2 to 3 years, and I don't have to pay the average $66,000 in tuition. You can do it in months for way, way less money. I hope that helps you answer your question. And if you want to go get your master's degree faster, click the link down below in the description, and I'll teach you the 3-step process of degree hacking. If you've liked the video, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel, and you'll start seeing more videos of me teaching college hacks, how to graduate faster, and how to save a whole bunch of money on tuition. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you in the next video.